How you guys doing? Today we're going to be talking about, obviously, those good old mounts, and it's more of a video and a question for you guys, because obviously I've been doing a bunch of mount guide videos in the past, and I want to say thank you to all of you guys that have been watching my mount guide, because I believe it's over like 9,000 views now, so it's very informative, it's very detailed, and I know it's a long one, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it will be worth it, since you will understand the basics and how this whole system works. But the point of today's video, why are we fucking here, why we're in the real big ballpark, is I want to ask, how do you want me to conduct these mounts in the future? Do you want me to do these on live streams, or would you like me to do videos here where you guys can watch me, you know, in this recording, basically breed some horses and you can see how things go, and maybe because of these videos, some of you guys that really do enjoy it can start, you know, creating a data table and see, okay, what is the actual percentage that if we put a warbred horse with another warbred horse, how much of a better chance are we getting on those might skills, right? What are we gonna get, right? So let me know what you think about that, because obviously in today's video, what we're going to do is do some of them. We're going to do just some nice kind of mount breeding in the video, see what we get, if we're lucky or not, and see what we can kind of go from there. And obviously use that in the animal research to finally unlock the adornments for you guys, because I have been prolonging this because I haven't honestly understood, like, if I should do this live with you guys, or if I should do this as like a little video series. So again, it's up to you. Let me know in the comment section down below. You can tell this is kind of more of a non-scripted video. It's quite one-to-one, you know, a bit more personal video on the channel, but it's obviously a way for me to make better content, and content that you guys actually want to see when it comes into this. So what we'll do is just try and create some stuff. So we've got some warbred horses, hopefully. We've got a docile one as well. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put these two together. And why we're doing that is pretty simple. We found a docile horse with mount and might and armor. And then we're running the strategy and armor on the warbred one. And what we're trying to do, if you've not guessed it, is basically find a horse, hopefully, that keeps maybe the docile tag on it and generates a brand new warbred trait, which is a might-based trait. And hopefully, in our super RNG, this might can overtake the good old fucking strategy, because we don't want strategy really on might-based, obviously, traits. But let's see what we're able to do. There we go. So we didn't get it, but we did get some actually not too bad, actually. We got bedrock, all troops, all damage taken reduction by 1.4%. It's armor and might. I'm actually going to take that. We got mischievous on here too, so we're not going to complain. It's a free actual purple trait at the moment. So we'll do something else here. We'll do these two together. We're just going to fire things at the moment, because what I tend to do, and I know all of you guys might be like, whoa, Sneakyy, why are you going so crazy? The thing I honestly do when it comes to just creating these horses in the first step is I actually try to ignore these stats, even though you should care about them, just because if you do, for example, these two horses, you are going to guarantee the same stats that you want, and generally it does upgrade what you had over, you know, overall. So in average, this might go to like a 2.5 strategy, but then it might go to like a 3.7 siege. Like it might just increase in that department. But what I'm trying to do is actually just generate traits. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm actually just trying to generate traits, because the more traits I'm able to actually generate, what I try to do then is to pair up horses with either duplicate traits or with traits and their temperament that has that docile on it, or has at least something that I care about too. So like protective is a really good example of this, where I honestly don't care about the attributes. I really do want a good, you know, healing based trait here, which we got. Boom. Your troops received healing effect is increased by 3.4%. Really good, because what I'm aiming to do, if I'm super lucky, is to get these obviously traits and slam them together. And I'm honestly trying to roll the odds on getting double traits of 2 horses. Hopefully one of them is what I care about. But when I'm putting those 2 horses together, I'm actually taking a lot more consideration into the temperaments. And you're going to see that in a moment, because we obviously have to create these horses first. And this is, again, this is what I've been doing. This is so I don't lose my hair on this mechanics. I know a lot of people are absolutely getting tilted and stressed out about, is this the right 2 horses to breed? And is this, trust me, I know it is very frustrating. It's very, you know, hard to get your head around. But if you just, at the start, like this, at the start, just try to create stuff, because you might find something like this. And you know what? That there, if I can put it on, let's see, look, we've got an 8.1% Thunderbolt here, and then we've got a 2.9 and a 3. Well, guess what? I've just found a 9.18%, which is infinitely better. And we've got Might, which is better than the armor, and we've still got armor instead of, you know, the siege. So boom, we're going to use that horse for now because it's got an actual good trait on it that I care about. And what's great now, if you've not guessed it, I've just found a spare Thunderbolt that I'm going to try and trade to make, guess what? A double trait horse with it. If it lands it, right? And we're good. If it doesn't land it, I've not lost anything because I've actually just found the upgrade that I've got here, right? So we're going to just keep doing a couple of more of these, and then I'm going to go into some double trading and see if we can find some crazy double trades. But there we go. Woo! Boom! Mounted heroes active skill strategy damage increased by 10%. That is instantly going into, you know who, Ramses there, or Sun Tzu technically. Boy, that is a good pull there on camera, they did it. And this is why I'm telling you, just don't think about it at the beginning. Just have a bit of fun, have a little bit of experimentation, and if you want to do anything, just make sure the temperament that you're breeding these 2 horses are, if you've not guessed it, are 2 horses with some sort of trait that's going to generate something. That's all you care about, boys, right now. That's all we care about, right? So look at that. Troop strategy damage taken reduction. Cool. That might be a fantastic little second little one. So now, let's scroll up. Let's get into some of these horses, right? So what I do is quite easily, I go off, say, to my rares. We're going to hit to confirm, so we've got them online. And I'm trying to find horses like this, where we've got Blade Sever, and it's kind of a bad version of it, right? It's pretty bad. We've got Might and Strategy on it. It's not the greatest. But we could try and double roll it with the Warbred here, or if we look around, we could see we've got this docile horse here, right? And this could be a gamble and a half here on the video. But what you're trying to do, if you've not guessed it, is I'm trying to say, yo, if I'm super lucky, this docile is going to hit the Blade Sever. But who knows? It might hit the Abundance too. It might, right? But what I'm also kind of gambling on is this Spirited. So it's a higher chance of acquiring a new trait through mutation. So what this is going to basically say is like, look, these 2 horses could potentially mutate, which is quite nice. And if it mutates, I might even get a double trait here. And if I get a double trait on that 10%, it could be Blade Sever and something else, right? And that's kind of what I'm gambling on. This is the type of time you kind of care about the 2 horses that you're putting in, right? So I'm trying to get rid of the Gathering, you know, one. We don't want the Gathering one, but we didn't, right? But look how good those stats are. And we got Healing Effect increased by 6.9%. It's a really good trait still that we got. And we technically got rid of a really bad double traitors, right? Some people might say, do you know what, Sneakyy, you could have had, you know, the good old Gathering March cooking right there. But you know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm going to be honest with you. So here we've got Entrenchment, which is passive skill damage taken reduced. And what we could also do is maybe do something like Bedrock here and add these 2 in. And I honestly don't care about these 2. The good skills, yeah. And if I did, I'm going to go for it. But if I can double trait this with Bedrock and something else from Warbred, I'm going to be way more happier. You know what I'm saying? So boom. We missed it, and we've got fodder. It's not bad. I know you guys are going to be laughing, and I'm kind of upset too a little bit inside, but I'm not, because we found it straight away. Boom, we've got it right here, and we can find another common one now, because we should have that up here. Look at that. So we can add these two trash ones together, and who knows? Who knows? Boom, blue. Infinitely better than a fucking white one. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of what we can do as a little mini series. And also, if you guys want to, you know, later down the road, I'm pretty certain you can rename your horses too. I might be wrong, but I'm sure you can rename your horses. But we could do some funky stuff like that. You know what I mean? We could really have a bit of fun and just try breeding some horses together. When we get a really good horse, or you know, fodder like this, we can name him in the videos, and then you guys can say we should be, you know, breeding Harold with, you know, Gerald, and we should be getting these two together to make the ultimate, you know, barreled in the world. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Right, we can have a bit of fun there, because I don't mind, and this is what I think a lot of people are getting a little bit hung up on. I don't mind losing these blue ones. A lot of people are getting really upset about it, but look, you're trying to get the early game horses like that. Look at that. We just upgraded that Gallant because of that. Infinitely better, and this is quite nice for some heroes. I think like a Shocker would actually be quite happy with stuff like this, and there's other heroes that like Might and Strategy and maybe likes second strike skill damage, right? So just showcases, look, don't be disheartened, guys. This is kind of maybe this is a new series. Maybe this is, you know, Sneakyy's road to the Grand National. Maybe that's what it is, guys. This is Sneaky's road to the Grand National. Are we able to get some insane horses bred through this and then go for gold and get that mythic horse? Because what we can do, if we kind of switch now to epics, we do have a couple of epic boys to try out. So do you know what we'll do? We'll up the ante here. We're going full casino. Boom! Hey, strategy armor, we're looking good already. And in solo battles, mounted heroes damage increased by 6%. Yay, I will take that. I will take that any day of the week without any hopes there. So here we go again. We're going to try and keep the might if we're able to here in this kind of slap. Protective, come online. We got a really bad one. But hey, that's cannon fodder there. That is cannon fodder at its finest. So there we go, mischievous, fearless. Let's go breeding these bad boys together, and you never know, we might hit a legendary horse here, which is kind of disgusting. But we've got another cannon fodder one here. We're actually getting a couple of cannon fodders for breeding to end this video, potentially on a super high, getting an insane legendary horse maybe with double traits here. Let's fucking go. Valor, overpower, double warbred. We are going to town. Double trait me. Give me it. Oh, we got flanks breaker. It's super high though. Look at that might. Maxed out might. 9 on that might there, which is ridiculous if you ask me. So we go again. We got these two comments. Let's go again. We got legendary. Hey, we'll take it. Legendary, we'll take it. And that might be the first horse here. That might be the first actual. Do you know what? Let's go to mount management here. It's gonna be there. Oh my god, it's here, guys. It's our boy. Oh my lord, I wish I could rename him. I want to rename him. I don't want him to be called Wave Rider. This could be Steve. This could be anyone. This could be anyone right now. I don't know. But there we go. We ended it on a kind of nice little high. We made a nice strategy-based horse. And whenever mounted hero causes recovery effects, all damage taken by your troop is reduced by 3.26%. You gotta think I could put this on like an Elizabeth. She's gonna be recovering, I think, through the assimilation. I think that triggers it. If not, I'm gonna have to find another strategy-based hero. Maybe like Theodora. Maybe like even Charlemagne. Those are going to be fine because they have war tactics. They recover units. So I can even get reduction into my Ramses March by putting that on too, as well as we saw earlier, our golden ticket, I think, of today's video The Mythic Spirit Bond, the 10% hero active skill strategy damage increase. Let's fucking go, guys. Do you know what? Just because I want to, I'm going to breed 2 more horses. And that's it. I know it seems like I'm addicted. I'm not addicted. I promise you I'm not addicted. I just want to go again because quitters quit when they could win. That's all I'm saying, right? Fuck! Right, no, we're doing it. That's it. That's the end. I promise. That's the end of the video. But if you enjoyed it, and you want to see this be an actual breed series, Road to Grand National, can Sneakyy breed a mythic horse over time? And you guys either do it live with me, or we do it as a series like this on video. Let me know, because I'd love to actually do something fun like this as a long project in Age of Empires Mobile. So until the next video, smash like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.